Hey guys, welcome back to Andy's Dinosaur Reviews. We have our very first images emerging from the panel that is currently taking place at San Diego Comic-Con, and we've got a few figures that have been unveiled so far. No idea how many we'll see, but I'm definitely excited to bring the first few to you guys. But before we get to that, I want to let you guys know that currently Rod's Random Work is working on something that's really cool, kind of a reimagining of the Red Rex from Kenner, and I think it looks really cool. You know, Rod always does a fantastic job on pretty much everything he does. He is absolutely phenomenal when it comes to his sculpting ability, and this looks to be yet another really cool model coming from him. I personally can't wait for that, that Jurassic Park toy line prototype Carnotaurus he had made a ways back that still hasn't quite released. I really want to get a hold of that, but this Red Rex reimagining definitely looks cool. I also wanted to show you guys the current progress on the Artic Figures Zilla figure as he's working on it. You can see we now are past the head and down into the actual body a ways. It looks awesome, like absolutely beautiful when it comes to a Zilla. Super hyped for this, and he has, on top of shown off these incredible images of the sculpt so far, he's also shown off some extras that will be included with it, which you can see we've got a helicopter as well as the car that they drive around in, trying to escape Zilla near the end of the film. So super awesome to see the extras that you would be getting with this figure as well. Definitely going to keep you guys updated on the progress of this amazing Artic Figures release. I also wanted to let you guys know that currently Dan's Dinosaurs is offering up an incredible discount for you guys. So if you were interested in purchasing the brand new Nanmu Tyrannosaurus Rex model that they are releasing, you can get yourself a really cool discount through Dan's Dinosaurs when ordering this model if you order it again from Dan, by using the code ANDY, and you will save $10 off of the figure by pre-ordering, again, the Nanmu Alpha 2.0 Tyrannosaurus Rex. So as always, a super nice discount from Dan's Dinosaurs. If you are interested in grabbing this model, head on over to the link that I will include in the description to Dan's, place an order for that, use the code ANDY, and save yourself $10 on the brand new Tyrannosaurus from Nanmu. I also wanted to show you guys the official promo images that we now have for the Mamenchisaurus coming from Mattel. Unfortunately, these weren't working yesterday, but we can now finally see them, and again, it looks awesome. The only thing I think that I would have said could have improved it would have been more patterning down the course of the tail, which is a constant gripe when it comes to Mattel, but even outside of that, I think they did a great job, especially when it comes to the kind of like alternate shades of color you see through it. It looks like they just kind of have like that look that they do quite often where they have different tones of color sort of added to the actual material itself, and I think it adds a nice bit of depth and realism to the paint job. But as a whole, again, the sculpt is great. We've seen it quite a few times. This is the first time we've really had a nice, look at the actual paint apps for it, so really hyped for this release. Again, probably one of the most requested figures from Mattel for the Jurassic World line, because we've all wanted to get ourselves a nice Lost World Jurassic Park Mamenchisaurus in our collection, and we now will have that chance. And then when it comes to the current reveals that have been announced at the San Diego Comic-Con, this is all thanks to Jurassic Outpost on Instagram. But first of all, we can see that we've got a brand new line coming called Epic Evolution, and we have a Megalosaurus that has been unveiled, and it looks really cool, honestly. The sculpt looks very nice, if you ask me. Some pretty cool paint apps. Again, they're not the best images. We obviously have to wait for better images to come out at some point to really, truly judge how nice the figures are, but this one looks pretty cool. But then we also have this one, and this one, not so much. I'm definitely not a fan of this. We have the Tundra Habitat Triceratops, and it looks super weird. Kind of cool looking colors in a way for, being a tundra habitat version. But just in general, I think the sculpt looks very strange on this one. Of course, it's another one of those figures where it'll have to wait, I guess, until we see more images of it, but not super sold on this one. But we do also have the Eoraptor versus Stegoros set that we have seen previously, and this looks really cool. Again, the images themselves aren't the best, so I'd really be excited to see more kind of like promo images for this release, but I'm actually quite hyped for a Swamp Habitat Eoraptor versus Stegoros set. Just in general, a 2-pack set is really cool. And then we've got this one, which is the Griposuchus, and this one looks really cool if you ask me. I have seen a few people kind of mentioning the coloration not looking that great, and, you know, maybe blues aren't the best for a species like this, but I think it looks really cool. The sculpt definitely looks nice, and it's hard to really tell how good the colors look right now from this image because, you know, there might be some slight difference between the shades of color on what we see here compared to the actual release. So really excited actually for this one. I think that one looks awesome. And then the other thing that we had a look at is the Hammond Collection Dimetrodon. And although, again, we don't have the best images here to see of it, it looks pretty cool so far. I'm not super sold on the colors. You know, the colors, I don't know that they perfectly replicate the Jurassic World Dominion version, and that's the figure, you know, I would assume we were trying to make would be a Jurassic World Dominion version of the Dimetrodon, but it still looks pretty cool. Again, it's another one of those instances, just like with the others, where we really have to wait until we see better images, clearer images, and more high-quality images to really judge how nice it looks, but I think it looks pretty cool. Definitely excited because I love the Hammond Collection and I love Dimetrodon, so combining both is definitely something I'm pretty hyped about. So as of right now, guys, that's all the news I've got. When more comes out, if we have any more reveals or anything from Mattel, I, of course, will bring them to you guys here on the channel. So make sure you are subscribed, make sure you hit that thumbs up, and also let me know in the comment section what you guys think of these new reveals, and I will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.